Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Human Resource Machine. I knew, right after playing last time, that I was definitely going to want to play this again. Now, I accidentally just deleted my save before, so I had to start again today. And I've redone everything that I did last time. Really quick, I just like blasted through it. I remembered most of the solution because I edited the video last night, so... my hair. Because I prepped my hair all good at the start of the video, but then I had to redo all the levels. Okay, so we've got Zero Exterminator. What are we gonna get from here? What, like, new thing are we gonna get? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or 10 years? I have a note here from your other boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. What a treat. Okay. Jump if zero. Oh, we've got if statements now. Send all things that are not zero to the outbox. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. I see. I think all I have to do is this. Right? You got a new command. It jumps only if the value we're holding is zero, otherwise it continues to the next line. That's all I have to do, right? That's about as simple as I can make it. So... if it's not zero, we'll outbox it. If it's zero, he just immediately picks up a new one and places it. There we go. Yeah. Frickin' perfect! Oh, I love this stuff. It takes me back, you know? It has come to our attention that the zero advocacy... Oh my god. That the zero advocacy... I can't say that word in that accent. That the zero advocacy community felt the previous assignment was not inclusive. This time, send only the zeros to the outbox. What happens to the other numbers and letters? Management leaves that detail up to you. Ah, okay. So yeah, I thought for a minute there, I was like, wait, can we just... are they saying that they don't care about the other ones? But no, it says send only the zeros. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Basically the reverse of what we did before. If zero, because you can jump ahead as well. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do this. Wait, this is unnecessary, isn't it? Is it? Wait. Do I have to have another jump? This does not feel efficient. I feel like I could do a lot better than this. Okay, so it'll inbox. If it's zero, it'll skip that jump and outbox it. If it's not zero, then it will jump back and inbox again. I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, you'll put all the zeros in the outbox. How did I do? What is my performance like? Ah, yeah, see, I thought there was fewer steps. Damn it. But I got it for the use 5 or lower commands. This is interesting, because because you get different input each time. The inbox is different for every time you do these puzzles. And so... the 25 or fewer thing is like an average thing. That's fascinating. See, apparently mine's 28 on average. So we can do this better. I thought we could. I'm gonna go to the second screen, second tab. How can I make this more efficient? Would I be able to do it like this? This feels wrong because you're trying to outbox at the beginning. That's like in my mind, that's like the most efficient way. If I could start at inbox, you know, that way you only need 2 jumps as opposed to 3 jumps. Let's just see what happens. Okay, yeah, no, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay. Damn. See, this is where you need exception handlers. Dear. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say... okay, wait, no, I'll get this back to the way I wanted it. So what I was originally doing is I was thinking, if I put a jump here, that defeats the purpose, because suddenly there's more commands, but actually... no. Because you can make the thing jump into the space to begin with, to skip this. That only executes once. In the very first run, that executes. And then from then on, it'll loop within this smaller space. I don't know why I overlooked that. Let's give that a try. Yeah, because now it'll just function exactly how we want it. Only putting the zeros. But it'll do it way less commands, because You don't have to have that extra jump in there. Yeah! Hell yeah! I'm all about... No, I was gonna say I'm all about efficiency, but no. I avoided the papers at university that were to do with algorithm analysis, i.e. like making efficient algorithms. Because it's not a field that I'm good at or want to be good at, to be honest. Okay, now we've got sub-hallway. What's this? Subtraction? I never learned that in school. Did you? I don't know what voice. I keep giving the characters new voices every time. I'm such a bad voice actor. We're a good team. Okay. For each 2 things in the inbox, first subtract the first one. Wait. First, subtract the first from the second and put the result in the outbox. And then, subtract the second from the first and put the result in the outbox. Repeat. Okay. Okay, so there's gonna have to be like 2 little loop things. It subtracts the context of a tile from on the floor from whatever value you're currently holding. Okay, no, so the one that you're holding is always the one that gets affected by it. Okay, that's cool. The first loop is we copy to 0, for instance, and then we inbox again and subtract from 0, and then we outbox that. That's the first loop. And then second, and then the next one along, we subtract the second from the first, so we... Oh, this makes it a little bit harder. This little loop is a little bit harder. I'm gonna put a jump here, just temporarily. Just to separate it out. I'm gonna put that at the very bottom, up ahead. Okay, so now we've got an inbox. Yeah, I'll put this at the bottom once I'm done with the next loop. Inbox, copy to 1, or copy to 0. Then inbox. I guess we would have to copy to 1, and then copy from 0, sub from 1. No, not 2. Sub from 1, and then outbox. Yeah, I think that's about as elegantly as you can do that. Let's just try it. Okay. So you'll take 2, take 6, subtract the 2 from the 6, and place the 4. And then takes the 6, takes the 4, subtracts the 4 from the 6. Yeah. No, okay, my bad. Okay, no, I did something the wrong way around there. See, I thought I was unsure about my placements. Inbox, copy to 0. Because the second one is subtract the second from the first. So yeah, copy to 0. Copy to 1. Take 0, sub. Wait, how was that wrong? I'm confused. What? What am I completely... Oh, no, I see. Okay, so no, I see what I was doing wrong. I was misunderstanding what they were looking for there. I thought that, I assumed that they meant from the next, like, the first input. The first 2 inputs, you do that, and then the second 2 inputs, you do that. I didn't realize they meant... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna copy... I'm gonna just clear this. Clear. Yes. What we gotta do is we inbox, copy to 0, inbox, copy to 1, sub from 0. Wait, we subtract the first from the second. Yeah. And then, so yeah, sub from 0, outbox, and then it's subtract the second from the first. So then we copy from the first location, sub the second location, and outbox that. And then we jump. Okay, let's see. So we're doing multiple outputs from the 2. So now we're subtracting the first from the second with 4, and then we're taking the second from second from the first, and then putting it out. There we are. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I was assuming we were getting new values each time, but we actually use the same values. We have the same amount of outputs as we have inputs, basically. Whereas I was thinking it was going to half those values. Yeah? Yeah. And it was as efficient as it can be. Equalization room. Apparently I have not put enough pomade in my hair today. It'll have to do. I'm so not used to having a fringe. I'm so used to having long hair and never having to worry about my fringe. There we are. Sometimes, some numbers are bigger than other numbers, and sometimes they are the same. How can we know? I read about that there's this great book, Which Number Are You? For the aspirational zero. You can borrow it later. Okay. Get 2 things from the inbox. How did that relate? What is this? Get 2 things from the inbox. If they are equal, put one of them in the outbox. Discard non-equal pairs. Repeat. You got comments. You can use them, if you like, to mark sections of your program. Oh, I see. Cool. I like that. That's cool. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I know how to do this. Yeah, get rid of that. Inbox, copy to 0. Inbox, copy to... Wait, do I need to copy to? Yes, I do need to copy to, because I need that value. Oh no, it only says put one of them in the outbox. Okay, never mind, I won't copy to. Sub from there. If 0... I'm gonna do this again. This setup. If 0, copy from 0 again, and outbox. Otherwise, if it's not 0, just inbox the next 2 things. Yeah. So, what it's gonna do... Oh, actually, I forgot this part. You need to have a jump to go here. Well, here. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, it's gonna start here, because it's gonna immediately jump to inbox. You inbox one item, copy it to 1, or to 0. Inbox the next item. If you minus the original item off the new item, you're going to end up with 0, if it's equal. So, you can then... So if it's 0, you jump back to this little mini program up here, where it's just gonna take that original value, because I think it was saying, like, if they're equal, put one of them in the outbox. Yeah. Just says one of them. So you take the one that you saved in 0 earlier, the copy to, you copy from that 0, outbox it, and then back to inboxing again. Otherwise, if it's not 0, you jump back, you don't jump back to this little mini area, you jump back to just straight inboxing the next 2 items. So, this will copy 4 to there, grab the 2, minus the 4 from the 2, it's not 0, so it just throws it out. Copy the 8, grabs the next 8, minuses that off that, it's 0, so it just picks it up, outboxes it. Yeah. That's cool. I'm so glad that I'm actually able to do this. That I'm actually, you know, I'm familiar. I remember this stuff, you know. It pleases me that I remember this so well. Because I really thought that I'd just kind of forgotten all of that. Maximization room. There's been a change of plans. The accounting department has determined that treating all numbers equally is no longer profitable. Management wants big numbers only. Oh, okay, we got an if negative now. I was hoping that we'd get an if, well, I guess maybe we'll get an if positive at some point. Well, maybe we won't, because there's not actually a need for that. A lot of assembly level languages tend to only have one of the 2 things, because you can always work around that, the not having both commands. A lot of more modern ones do just allow you to have, like, if 0, if not 0, if negative, if positive, you know. Yeah, because it just makes it easier. It just makes it easier. But yeah, so grab 2 things from the inbox and put only the bigger of the 2 in the outbox. If they're equal, just pick either one. Repeat. Oh, okay. Oh, this could be tricky. Alright, well, straight away, inbox, copy to 0. Inbox again, and then sub from 0. Now we're gonna figure out the outputs. So, we're gonna figure out which one is bigger. Straight away, actually, if 0, I'm just gonna jump straight to my mini program up the top here, as I always do. If 0, copy from 0, that's fine, and then outbox. I'm just gonna put the jump up here straight away, so we got separation of ideas. Yeah. So if it's 0, I don't care. I'm just copying from 0. It doesn't matter. Wait, so that actually does mean, because I need both of them, I really need to have copy to 1. I have to have that. But then I sub from 0. Yeah, because I might need to pull from that. So, if 0, it just outboxes the first one. Doesn't matter which one it is. If it's... Yeah, because you did the sub, you can't just outbox anything. You can't just outbox what you're holding, because that's not one of the two values, you know? So, what we're going to do is we're going to have this if negative. So, if it's negative, where do I want to send it? So, but we're taking in the second one. We minus the first one off the second one, because that's what I'm doing here. If the value is... I don't know why my brain can't process this at the moment. I have to write it down. I have to draw it as an example. So if we got, for instance, we got the number 8. Oh, what if you're minusing... Shit. Like, I can already see it there if you've got -3 and -9. Wait, what was the requirements? The bigger of the two in the outbox. So with the first numbers, it's kind of logical. It's nice and easy. If it's positive, then yeah, if the result is positive, then 1 is bigger than 0. If it's negative, then 0, you copy from 0. If it's negative, you can jump to the same place back here. Copy from 0. If it's positive, then you copy from 1. Then outbox. And jump back to here. I feel like I'm not going to win any efficiency stuff on this. But I'm pretty sure. Let's just check if I give the negative outputs, or negative values instead. So we'll go with that. -3 and -9 that are there. Okay, actually no, because we're minusing negative numbers, they become positive numbers. So maybe that will actually work? Maybe this setup will actually work for both? Let's just see. Let's just go for it and just see what happens. I'm fully expecting exceptions. So that will be negative, so the first value is bigger, outputs it. Take in the -3, take in the -9, minus that off that. That means the 3 is bigger because it is bigger, yes. Okay. Those values are the same, so it'll be equal, doesn't matter, just takes from the first one, drops it. This will be a real test. Yay! My machine works! I'm honestly amazed. I was gonna say I used more than the allotted commands. Damn it! I can make this more efficient. But how? I'm gonna paste it in here, and I'm gonna work on it. Because I think I have too many jumps. I think that's what the problem is. And actually, do I actually even need to... No, I don't need to... I don't need to copy to 1, do I? If I'm clever... Yeah, I can do this without a copy to 1. Take the copy from 1 out. Put an add. No, not sub. How many was I off? I was only off like 2, wasn't I? Yeah, wait, I can remove this outbox and I can just make the jump. Go back to here instead. Yeah. Okay. Was it 11? My my brain says that it was 11. Okay, so we alter some things. Immediately, you're going to be at the inbox. You jump straight to the inbox. Inbox, copy 1 to 0. Inbox again, so you have the second item. And then just straight away sub the 0 from it. If that equals 0, straight away just take from 0, outbox it. If it's negative, meaning that the value in 0 is higher than the value that you were originally holding, then you once again take from 0, outbox. But if it's not negative, if it's positive, then the value you were originally holding was the higher value. So all you need to do is undo the sub by adding from 0. Because you sub from 0, now you just add from 0 to get back to the original second value, and then you jump and outbox. You jump straight to the outbox and outbox it. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I didn't muck it up. Okay, so we have 6. 8 is bigger than 6, so it's like, oh, okay, take and put 8 out. So then this will be the same, basically. So it's like, oh, 3 was bigger, or negative 3 was bigger, put that out there. These will be equal. So it'll be like, okay, take from the first one, put it over there. And then this one is the one where it's like the second is bigger. So takes the 2, minus is a 9. It's like, oh, okay, undo that. Back to 2. Ah, 10. Oh, god damn it. I'm 1 command more than I need to be. What command can I remove? Maybe if I restructure this, I can remove the first jump. Is that it? Let's just speed through this. Okay, no, there was something. There's something that I missed. Oh, but if I... No! Yeah, it's this copy from 0 here. I don't know how to do it in 10. I can get it in 11, I don't know how to do it in 10. Now this setup has the exact same amount of commands. I think this would work. Like I think if I run it through, it'll actually work. And it might be efficient enough to get the efficiency one. It is. See, less steps, but I have 1 extra command that I should be able to remove, but where? I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. I don't know what command I can remove from that setup. I can get 1 of the 2. Oh my god. Maybe I should do up to this coffee one here. So we'll do these next 2, including the coffee. And then we'll try and do that next time. And then something like that. Yeah. We'll figure it out, but we'll do these 2 levels here after this little cutscene.
And that, ladies, is how I saved a bundle on my long-distance telephone service. Back to work, everyone.
This world is weird and concerning.
A massive army of machines has surrounded the city. The machines are not moving, and they are not communicating. Local authorities are investigating.
I know that the worlds that are created in this, the career milestone 2, yay, achievement. The worlds that this developer makes for their games are super depressing worlds. Alrighty, let's do exclusive lounge. Yes, I've always felt most comfortable with nice, cold, logical decisions. Emotional decisions are for the weak. Okay. Okay, for each 2 things in the inbox, send a 0 to the outbox if they have the same sign, both positive or both negative. Send a 1 to the outbox if their signs are different. Repeat until the inbox is empty. Okay. If they have the same signs. I'm gonna need to do some separation of stuff in this one. Oh, this looks... oh, I'm not gonna get a good result in this one. I don't know if I'm gonna beat either of the challenges, whatever they are. I'm gonna have to have jumps in already. I'm just gonna use if statements. I don't even think I'm gonna store them. Oh, this is gonna be an awful mess of jumping. Okay, yeah, if they're both positive or both negative, I gotta copy from the 0, which is 4, and then outbox that. Yeah, I'm not going for any sort of clean system at the moment. I'm just trying to get it done. I'm just gonna see if I can get it done in the first place. Okay, so wait, if negative, jump to here. Okay, I think this will work, but it's like the least efficient thing I've ever done. Actually, I shouldn't get rid of those, because I've been trying to use them to separate things. So I think I can remove that one. Basically, if something comes in, something gets inboxed, and it's not negative, the next thing will be inboxed. If that's also not negative, then it's 2 positive values, so it jumps automatically to get the 0, and then outbox, and then start again. If either point... Oh, if this one is negative, if the first one's negative, it jumps to a new area, inboxes again. If it's negative, then it'll get from 0 again, and outbox. If this one isn't negative, this jump happens, or if the second one is negative after a positive first one, then they jump to copy from 5, 1, out. So. Yeah, so that was a positive, negative. So positive, negative, so it goes to that 1, places it out. There should be 2 positives, so it should be like, okay, take from 0, output 0. Yep. These are both negatives, so it'll go to the 0 and output 0. It's really not efficient. But what did I get? Ugh. Actually, I'm only 2 commands off being fully efficient. And it's only an average of 1 off. That's actually more annoying, because it's like, oh, I'm so close. I just need to do 1 little more thing. Ah. Alright, let's just see if I can do it. Okay, I removed one of the outboxes, which should help. That's 1 command less. I have that feeling if I reversed the copy froms, I could remove one of the jumps. I think I could probably remove this jump if I moved the copy from down here up to here. Okay, wait, I'm gonna have to redo all these lines. Is that done? Is that everything? Man, this is such a mess. Let me see if I can put some more separations. This is just a divider. I should do that with this one as well. These are just dividers. So this is just a jump to go over that to the outbox. Yep. I think that's everything. I think that should still work. God, I hope I haven't, like, screwed up any of it. Maybe? I haven't got the speed one. Damn it. Oh, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I was actually closer before. Somehow. Yeah, I got 29 last time with my less efficient. Damn it. But how was my old one better? I actually don't know how that's physically possible. Because I feel like this latest one is the most efficient. I don't know if this is gonna work. I actually don't know. I've taken out. I've got 1 less jump, clearly, somewhere in there. I don't know if that's actually functional. Seemingly it is. Is that more efficient? God damn it! How is that still less efficient? I have 1 less command. How is that still less efficient on average than that first one? What the fuck? Ah! As efficient as I can figure out how to do it. Screw it, let's just go back to the elevator. I can't with that. Absolute positivity. I've been recording for ages, actually. I just sit there in silence like, how do I do this? Haha. Positive attitudes were determined to increase productivity. I go between, like, American and British with this guy. And now, therefore, mandatory. Smile. Management is watching. Send each thing from the inbox to the outbox. But if a number is negative, first remove its negative sign. Okay. I think I can see a way I can do this. Let's get a loop going straight away. Get a copy 2. 0. Yep. Actually, no, we don't need to copy 2. Have a... if negative. Okay, let's just see if I can do something like this, where it's... go like this, jump over to the outbox. Yeah, we'll put copy 2 in here. Yep, that's fine. Yeah. We'll just try this. This isn't a good, like, efficient way of doing it either. I started so well, doing things so properly and exactly. This is exactly how it went in friggin' university as well. Where at first, the assembly line stuff, I was like, oh, this is straightforward, this is simple. And then they had us doing some frickin' things that I just could not. I could not. Yeah, so if it's negative, what we'll do is we'll copy it to 0. We'll sub it twice. Because that'll bring it to 0, and then it will bring it to a positive version of itself. And then it can just outbox. Right? Okay, so that one's 4, that one's fine. This one's an 8, so minus, minus. You get a positive. Take that straight across, take that straight across. Minus, minus. Yep. Yeah, perfect. Friggin' sweet. How did I do this poorly? How? So the size is good for this one, but the... yeah, maybe we'll try again, but we won't worry about having 8. We'll see if we can get we'll just see if we can get it more efficient initially. It's definitely more efficient to have the outbox above like that. Yeah, like this. It actually still fits the 8 commands thing, if it's actually functional, that is. Straight away jump from there to here. Inbox if it's negative. If it's not negative, jump straight to outbox and then inbox again. If it is negative, copy 2, sub, and then outbox. So yeah, same deal. Should equal the same output. Is that more efficient? It is, yay! It's just friggin' sweet. Alright, let's have a look at this last little cutscene again, and we'll call it for today. I've been recording for nearly an hour and a half. This was just like 2 of those things there where I was just sitting there for ages, thinking, what the hell do I do? I was gonna say, is that little old me on the chair there? Getting some time on the beach. Yeah. Career milestone 3. I don't know why milestone 2 and 3 were so close to each other. But whatever the case. It's still a wee way to go. But I've really enjoyed this a lot, actually. I'm surprised how much I enjoy this. I might try and have a look at these in my own time and see if I can figure them out for the next episode. But no promises. Seriously, there were some assignments that I had to do in that paper where I think I just sort of like gave up. I handed in a half-completed assignment because I just couldn't get the machine to do... you know, I couldn't get the amount of commands or the amount of lines used below a certain number, so I was just like, fuck it. Just hand it in with the high number and get that, you know, just don't get those marks. That's fine. That's fine by me. Yeah, it seems like every single one is just size and speed. Each of these dots is just size and speed. So, total commands overall, and then the amount of executions made. Cool. Until next time, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,